Good morning, Psych Ups with Brian is on, and you are here, and it is awesome. Guess what? I have to wear this shirt, obviously, on the 4th of July, because it's got a wolf on it, and it's got our American flag, which we are proud to live in this great country. Every country has its challenges, and every country goes through challenging times. But we have the framework for the land of opportunity, and that's what I want you to think of. And when you think of America, I want you to think land of opportunity, because what other country? I mean, there's other countries that you can pretty easily set up your own business. Canada is a good example. But there's not that many countries with the opportunities that we have here in America and the different markets. So when you take advantage of the land of opportunity, but guess what? It's not a land of opportunity if you never have your own business. Okay, you can be in a lot of countries. You can be in Eastern Bloc countries and have a job and get a paycheck. Okay, you could be in Russia and have a job and get a paycheck. Okay, but guess what? In America, what's so different here? The land of opportunity, you can open your own business and you can actually have a successful business, and there's nobody who says you can't, and there's nobody stopping you. Yes, there's some government things you have to do. You have to fill out your LLC paperwork. You have to, do a few little items to make sure you do things properly. But yes, can you open your own business and seize the opportunity that we have before us? Absolutely. What is incumbent upon you as a business owner or as a entrepreneur is to figure out a good business model and apply it diligently. Okay, find a good business model that's going to pay you over time. And look, most of you are not looking for $1 million a year. You're looking for 100,000 a year would be great, and building towards a great future. And so accumulating property so that you have a great retirement. Obviously, that was a big goal of ours. Was I wanted to have enough houses where I could just say, forget everything if I wanted to. Have that total freedom. And so that's what rental properties. When we do the lease purchase exit strategy, like we do, when we don't have to do the repairs and we don't have to, and we get a big non-refundable option deposit up front. When we do it that way, it's when you have enough properties, when you get to 10 or 20, you feel free. You feel like, wow, my life is set up right. If I wanted to, I could quit my job, or quit your job. Okay, I mean, that's what our goal. My first goal was I had to quit that dang job. I hated my job, and so having that kind of passive income is crucial. Now, I love every kind of deal, and a lot of times, if you're doing flips, I mean, if you're doing a flip, what should you do with your profits? Don't go out and spend it all. Use part of it to buy more rental properties. Use it for down payments for rentals. The really smart investors who like to do transaction engineer and take advantage of America as the land of opportunity, what do? A lot of them will use the big cash, the strategy of rehabbing, because you get one big check just to accumulate money for down payments to buy more rentals. Okay, now that is a very smart model. In fact, sometimes, guys, there's financing that you can do where you can buy a distressed house, you can do the rehab on it, and then you can refinance it and then hang on to it as a rental. So what's that strategy called? That strategy is called fix and hold. People think buy and hold, and they think fix and flip. Well, let's put them together. Let's do fix and hold. All right. So I want you guys to start thinking about doing fix and holds, especially if you have a lot of distressed properties, if you have good opportunities, and if you're set up to do a rehab. Remember, Lynette and me are private money brokers. We do have access to funds. So if you do have a flip that you want to do and you're looking for financing for it, come to us and we'll see what we can do for you. Okay. Or other kind of financing. So who's here today? Charles. Yes. Happy 4th of July, Professor Brian and the Wolves. Sometimes I'm your professor, and this is when we talk about role control. And it's very hard to pigeonhole. Sometimes I say, okay, I'm Professor Brian. But then sometimes I'm Coach Brian because I'm motivating you. Does a professor motivate you? Not really. Professor teaches you a lot of facts and what you need to know, hopefully, to be successful. But they don't necessarily light a fire under you. So that's why I play different roles, and I can't just say I'm Professor Brian all the time. I'm also Coach Brian, and sometimes I'm Partner Brian on some deals. Okay, so great to see you guys. Happy 4th. And Salute to our active duty military personnel. Yes. Oh, I should just put it up there where I can read it. Yes. Why can't everybody read it? There we go. So good morning, Charles. Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Happy 4th of July, Professor Brian and the Wolves. Happy 4th, and a salute to our active duty who keep our country safe. That's such a nice thought, Charles. I know you are a military man, so thank you for your service very much. What branch of the service were you in again, Charles? I know, but I don't remember right now. Good morning and happy 4th. Linda, I have a great rental property and I love it. Always something going on, but it's all good. I still want at least 4 more. This is my goal for the rest of the year. Awesome. Excellent that you have a goal. You know what your goal is. You know where you're headed, and you're proving the model. Guys, that's the thing. Just get one rental. Just get your first rental if you don't have one. You know, however you have to, you know, even if you have to put 20% down and get a loan from, and let us help you with a loan. We have sources where if you put 20% down, you know, we can get you financing on a rental property. Even if it's that, even if you're buying a $80,000 rental and you have to come up with, you know, I don't know, 15 grand or whatever to close on it, you know, it's 20 grand, let's say. Just to get that first rental. But remember, don't buy anything with cash, or I don't want you really buying rentals unless they're going to cash flow at about $500 a month. So that's $500 positive cash flow per month per property, especially if you're going out and actually getting bank financing or some kind of lender financing on it. Now, if you get, you know what, if you get some really good seller financing, I'm okay with, you know, maybe taking $300 a month spread if other things in the deal are good, like maybe I got a good purchase price or something like that. Okay. Yes. So great job, Linda. You are on the right track, girl. Way to go. Land of opportunity. Yes. And thank you, veterans and our first responders too. Up in Spokane there, did you hear about this? A couple of firefighters were killed. I mean, this is what scares me. I just want people to get along, and, you know, I mean, for firefighters to be a threat, you know, because of politics, that just seems so insane to me. So let's say prayers to our noble first responders. And, you know, independent of that, they're always out there kind of on the front line, aren't they, dealing with some really heavy issues. So let's say a prayer for their physical health and their mental wellness as well, because that's challenging every day, and taking care of us. Thank you, all our veterans, firefighters, police officers. Yes, echoing my sentiment there. The U.S. Navy and my son are on his 2nd enlistment in the Navy as well. Awesome. That is so great, Charles. Where is he posted? Is he stateside or is he overseas? So, guys, that is great. We have a wonderful country, and it really, you know, yes, you could pick at any country. You can look at things that you don't like, and there's things that you like that other people don't like about the country. Okay, so just the whole point is that we all get along. Let's not focus on what divides us. Let's focus on what brings us together. That's why I like pickleball, believe it or not. I mean, you get pickleball, you get a bunch of people having a lot of fun, and then nobody's talking about anything that's divisive. It's just a lot of fun, and it gets people together of all different you know, backgrounds. So that's good. But guys, just let's stay positive. Let's have a wonderful 4th of July. Enjoy a great 4th of July with your family. And so let's, we have the land of opportunity. So I'm blessed. Let's see, what affirmation can we do? I live in the land of opportunity. All right, let's do that. Okay, 3 times on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I live in the land of opportunity. I live in the land of opportunity. I live in the land of opportunity. Yes. Awesome. I love this shirt. I forget I have it, except for 4th of July rolls around again. So guys, let's do our deep breathing. Nice deep breath in. Good. And a smile. That's great. And let it go. Okay, let's do another one. Doesn't have to be just with me, remember. This is just 2 times a week you and I do this together. But I want you to do this about 20 times a week, at least about 3 times a day. Another one. It feels so good, you know, why wouldn't you do it? If you ever need a lift, seriously, if you're reaching for a Coke or a piece of candy for a lift, just try 3 deep breaths, and it's amazing how that works. So, on wonderful session today, guys. Happy 4th of July. Have a great time with your families. Hopefully you're really enjoying some great family time. Virginia Beach, awesome. So guys, I hope that wherever you are in the country, Hopefully you can touch base with family. It's my dad's birthday actually today. He's passed away many years ago now, but I always think of him on today and say a prayer. So thank you guys so much for being here. And until I see you on Monday, and this might be a good week, it's a little tricky with the weekend, with the 4th of July weekend, but there's always hay to be made on the weekend in real estate. So see what you can do, guys, or have a great weekend. You got to have fun in life too. So if you want to take the weekend off, I'm going to give you permission, even though it's near the beginning of the month and you want to have a good month. It's up to you, but yeah, it's okay probably to take this one off. But I've seen about half the globe. Wow, definitely say America is the best country to live in and the land of opportunity. What a good way to close this out. Thank you, Charles. What a great sentiment. It's been all around the world as an Army brat and in the Navy, so that's awesome. So thank you so much, Navy brat, I should say. So thank you so much, guys. And until I see you on Monday, keep expecting success, getting awesome training from the Wolf Couple. And what do we always do? Take action and have